Okay, so guys, we're recording this. So I'm glad we got a chance to meet like this. I know that, you guys have had some time to work with the mannequins. You've had some time to practice with intubation together. I know you've been, working on some peer review stuff between each other. And so what you're going to try to do today is I want you to go ahead and let's see if we can do a checkoff. So you have your screen share for me, and you guys can see me okay at home, right? Or at up at the other campus, correct?
Yeah, we sure can.
Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and run through this. So what I want to see is I want to see you do all of this from setting up your endotracheal tube. I want to see you, placing the Vivitrac correctly, and then putting the Vivitrac in, and I want to see you both intubating correctly. So Greg, we'll go with you first, and then Brandon will go with you second, okay?
Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with my bougie here. I'm going to preload that into the endotracheal tube.
All right, Greg, one real quick thing. Okay, never mind, sorry. I see that now. Go ahead, you're good.
Yep, I was going to make sure that I didn't go past the distal tip here of the endotracheal tube and just get it in just to the tip of the ET tube.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab my Vivitrac here. And when I load it, I just want to go straight down.
Okay, so actually, remember we talked about doing a 90 degrees, so try that.
Oh, yeah.
See if that works better for you.
Sure, yep. So turn it 90 degrees like that. Is that right, Bill?
That's right. Yep, you got it.
Okay. All right. And then we're just going to load that in. And then what I want to be careful of is that I don't put the plastic portion past the tip here. So it's not in my field of view.
Good job.
Okay. And then I think I'm all set, so I'm ready to intubate.
Okay, go ahead and do that. You can switch over to the intubation camera. Okay, so Greg, you want to switch hands there. Don't forget that.
Oh, yep, left-handed tool. Sorry.
Okay, so go ahead and switch over to the Vivitrac camera for me.
Can you see that?
Yep, I can see you.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open the mouth. Go ahead and we're going to enter the mouth here. Going to go ahead and just kind of bury that towards the back of the throat.
Good.
Till we get view of the vocal cords. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance the bougie till it's in the trachea past the vocal cords.
Okay.
And then I'm going to thread off the ET tube until I see the black line just past the vocal cords there.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to remove the ET tube from the Vivitrac and inflate the cuff and remove the bougie.
All right, go ahead and switch back over to the other camera so I can kind of get an idea. I can get a look at what you did there.
Okay.
All right, that looks good. What's your depth at the teeth?
I am 20 at the teeth.
Okay. Just don't forget when you're documenting your report that you want to document that you did that to 20 at the teeth. Remove the bougie and then start ventilating. Yeah, that looks really good. I think you did that pretty well. Just remember always, the laryngoscope's always going to be the left hand, not in the right hand. Even when we're doing this using a video laryngoscope, it can be a little weird, and you just want to make sure that it's always in your left hand and not your right hand, okay?
Got it.
All right, great job. Go ahead. You can extubate that patient, and then Brandon, I want you to go ahead and do that.
Okay. Sure.
So I'm going to load in my bougie into the endotracheal tube. About like that. And then I need to load this into the device. Oh, that's right, it's a 90, right?
Yep.
Okay, I want to make sure that it's not all the way past the end of this plastic cover here, so that it's loaded properly. And then I think I'm ready to give it a shot. It's in my left hand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go in the mouth here, I see the teeth, see the tongue.
So now, one of the things you notice right there, I know this is more of a checkoff, so I really shouldn't be correcting, but one of the things you noticed is that you kind of grabbed on the tongue a little bit. And I think
Yeah.
the reason is you started kind of pulling back a little early, and that's okay, that happens. But just remember, keep it midline and push it all the way down.
Okay. And I wanna get a really good view here of this glottic
Okay, that's a
opening.
little too, yeah, no, back that out, back that out, back that out.
Oh, is that too close?
Yeah, you wanna be in the vallecula.
Oh, that's above this. Hold on
That's
here. I'm
right,
gonna
there you go.
reposition.
There you go.
There,
Now you got
like,
it.
oh, I see. Okay.
Now you got it. I know you guys have done this direct, and so doing it with the video is a little different, but the feel of it will be pretty much the same. And when you do this on a real patient, this thing is actually really nice, so.
So I advanced the bougie through the glottic opening, following with the ET tube now to the glottic marker,
Great.
and then I'm going to break this all free of the handle. And I'm gonna pull that out. Checking at the teeth, I've got 19 at the teeth.
Okay,
Remove the bougie.
okay. And then you inflate your cuff and ventilate your patient.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I think a little more practice with the video laryngoscope, you'll probably really be at it. I think you did fine.
Yeah, I went way too deep. I should have known better than to do that.
Not a problem. You guys can go ahead and turn screen share off, and you can just go back to normal there.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and take back over, so. Okay, yeah, I would have no problem, I guess, at this point, I checking you two off both for, one endotracheal tube each. I think there is a little bit of, learning curve with the video scope, but I think you kind of got the general, gist of how that works. So I think you guys did a great job. Do you guys have any questions?
Will we have more time to practice with this in lab days or independent
Yeah.
study time? Okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So this is great. We're not gonna replace that actual tactile feel of coming in and doing this live on a mannequin, or then when you guys go off to the OR and doing it in the operating room. So we'll never be able to replace that tactile feel and that kind of direct instructor just kind of watching over you and being there for you. So we don't want to replace that, but at least we can kind of do some corrective action while we're here, and then later on, once we get ready to go into the OR, I think that'll make things a little bit easier for you guys once you get out there.
Awesome.
Great.
All right? All right. If you don't have any other questions, we can go ahead and sign off. If you have any other questions, feel free to get in touch with me, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
All right, thanks, guys. That was great.